How do you continue to be able to do such incredibly impossible things, but keep people anticipating that without feeling a bit fatigued?
The way I like to imagine this is that what people are looking for is something different. As long as you show them something different and they have a different experience, that's what people are excited about. Because if I'm going to give you the same thing every day, even if you like it, it's like the law of diminishing returns. The more you have something, the same thing again and again, the less you love it.
Even familiarity breeds contempt. I think about that all the time.
And in a creative, artistic business, you want to try and wow your audiences with something like, oh, you've not seen this before. And the beauty about where the technology and the artistry is at today is that we can do that. Like I always say to our filmmakers, if you can dream it, we can do it. So there is nothing here that prevents you from actually being able to get your vision on the screen. And so it just needs you to sort of go right, think, imagine, and come back with something that you feel is going to be cool and it can be done. We live in great times in that sense. And that's where I feel like the responsibility of that is on every big filmmaker. Bring that next vision or experience for the audiences.
How do you manage that entire process and keep everyone aligned and happy and productive and motivated?
I think one of the very first things, as I said, was that a lot of people who work in the industry, in what we do, are people who are really passionate about what they really like, the artistic form of storytelling. So the projects sort of motivate them. So every time Denis Villeneuve, Christopher Nolan, sort of walk in and say, that's my next film, that creates the greatest amount of joy and enthusiasm, to be honest with you. That's really at the center of what it has. For my vantage point, is more about making sure we're organized, we're technologically up to date, and that we're able to manage the flow of projects and the flow of work in a more seamless manner. And that sort of is where I feel like having done this for almost 30 years, you sort of get used to that rhythm and the form of how it works. Needless to say, I do have a great team. My co-founders are still with me in the company 30 years later. And there are lifers of the company that have been there from this being their very first job. Some people 25, 28, 20 years later. So we've had a great following of a lot of good talent that sort of continues to believe in the innovation and the aspiration that we have to raise the bar. And they continue to keep it afloat for the most part. So I can't really take the credit beyond just providing the vision and really the confidence to all of them to just go and do it.